Guruji, I promise you that I will never desire another woman than my wife.
Good.
But I get so tempted. I'm finding it very difficult to stop. Is this asteya?
Okay.
Asteya.
I got it. Yeah. Life moves with commitments. Many times you get thoughts which are not so good for you, right? You get so angry, you want to go and strangle somebody. If you strangle somebody, that's it. You will go to prison, right? So you know you have resisted many thoughts in the mind, that just random thoughts that come to you. You know, because our mind gets affected by the company we keep and the food we eat, and the time of the days also. Time, all many things influence our mind. So you don't just go by your mind or your feelings, because that will ruin you. You go by your commitment. You go by your responsibility. You go by your broader vision to life. Yeah, right. Huh? One gentleman came and asked me similar question. I asked him a question back. Usually my replies are asking a question back. How would you like if your wife behaves like that? Said no. So you don't want your wife to be uncommitted. And you want to be uncommitted. Is it fair? I said, no, it's no, correct. You want people to be committed to you. You want people to be honest to you. Then you must do that to others too. Right? That's a simple equation. Very, very simple equation. So, mind will never get satisfied with sex and money or fame. People who have so much fame still are craving for fame. People have so much money. Can you imagine people who have so much money are all still doing things that is hopeless for humanity? You can't imagine. People, I don't want to even name them, such big business people, they do things which has ruined their own family. This big businessman's wife itself has divorced him. Says, I can't handle these guys. Greed. You have so much money and still can you take the baby? Can you take the baby who is talking so much? Take the baby out. Eh? Small babies, you sit in the back. This big business person funds to create virus to reduce the population of the planet Earth. I have always been saying this COVID is a man-made virus. Our devotees, our people were very concerned. Please, Gurudev, don't say that. Don't say. I said, yes, why should I not? I said, it's the truth. It was a man-made virus and conspiracy of few people to reduce world's population and bring their own vaccine. And they put the vaccine to people, and that booster dose, those who have taken booster dose have spoiled their health. So, people, this shows how people are not satisfied with money and fame. You know, look at those people like Michael Jackson. See what happened to him. So much fame. He died miserable death. So we must see the futility of all these things in life. I'm not saying you shouldn't become known, well known, or famous. You shouldn't have money. No, you should have that. But just clogging on to that and thinking, you know, jumping from one woman to another woman or one man to another man will satisfy you. It's not going to. It doesn't happen that way. Otherwise, see what happened with the Epstein files. What are things happening? You're not satisfied with several women and then you go to children. I mean, it's unthinkable. So, meditation and pranayama, all this yoga, this will uplift this energy and know that there is higher joy, there is higher ecstasy you can find deep within yourself. Yeah. So you must put a little limit there, out there. As far as your mind is going, your mind must be under your control, not you getting in the control of your mind. What do you say? Yeah? What is the difference between you and a criminal? A criminal has lost control over his mind. That's all. I tell you, even you get thoughts of strangling somebody and hitting somebody, you don't do it. A criminal does it. That's all. So, and the way to have a say over our own mind is what the spiritual path is all about. That's why silence program is so essential. When you go into deep silence, you find, oh, my spirit is so beautiful. You find the spirit is, there is higher joy. There is so much more in life. Yeah.
There's one more. Guruji, we are blessed with a child and seeking your blessings to have another. My husband likes children, but he has hesitation or disinterest regarding child care. He's in.
Okay, this is a personal question. So you can leave that. Yeah, I understand. The blessings are there. As parents, you must know you have become just the door for the kids to come into this world. You have been the door for some souls to come in here and give them good education. And they all have the beautiful kindness in them, beautiful qualities in them. You simply have to nurture that. Okay? Nurture the wonderful qualities. You don't have to instill the good quality. Everybody comes here with all good qualities. But when you don't nurture them, they disappear. Or they just buried, they get hidden. Yeah? That's what we need to do. That's good. And yeah, that is enough. I got the essence of the question. Sometimes question become like an essay. There's supposed to be 1 line, 2 lines, and then there are 10 lines, 15 line question. Yeah.
Guruji, he wants to ask a question.
Guruji, if people say gods have made humans, so how are gods born?
How are gods born? Okay. I want to ask you a question. Which is the beginning of a tennis ball? Is there any beginning? No, like that. That which is not born, which will never die, which is all over, like the space, that is God. Got it? Do you see where the space begins? No. Right? Like that. God has no beginning, no end, no form, no name, and all pervading energy. That's God. And that energy is beauty, love, and full of care, and it's what everything is. Can anything be outside the space? No. Nothing can be outside the space. And the space which is full of life, love, energy is what the divinity is. Yeah? That's why Jesus also said, love is God, God is love. Right? The ancient rishis said the same thing. Asti bhati priti. That which is, which can be felt, and which is all love. That which is, which can be felt, when you can feel it, when your mind is free from all these external things, it goes deep inside, becomes quiet, and find the peace. Once you find peace, you feel the freedom. In the freedom, you feel the love for everything. And the other way also is, okay, someone is a policeman is okay. The thieves are giving job for policemen. Just imagine the world, there are no thieves, no crime. Judges will be out of job. Lawyers will be out of job. Right? Prisoners will be out of job. There will be no prison. So everything has a place in the world. Just imagine if there is a movie which has no villain. Will that be any interest? There will be no thrill. Even for the good qualities to come out, there should be someone with a bad quality. So it is all like a drama, a movie. So when you think everything is okay, the way it is perfect, then your mind becomes calm. If the moment you keep cribbing on, this is not okay, this is not okay, that is not okay, I am not okay, you are not okay, then you are in the relative field, in the excitement. You have to come out of the excitement, then you say, whatever has happened for something good, it is all okay. Then you detach from that. The moment you detach from all the happenings of the past, what you are clinging on is what has already happened. Isn't it so? It has already happened. You can't do anything about it. You are just holding on to them and walking forward. It's like turning your head back and walking ahead. How do you get your head turned back? They say, it's all okay. Then you come to the moment. Got it? Otherwise, the fault finding mind can never be peaceful. You want peace? You have to have one mantra, that is, everything is okay. Because God is there. God knows what to do, when to do, how to do. More intelligent than me. I don't need to judge, and I let go. At that moment, you become one with God. Totally, you become peaceful. When you are peaceful, when you gain energy, then you come into activity. When you come into activity, you will become much sharper. Say, this is not okay, this is not okay, this is not. What is not right? Okay, I will fix it. Got it? We don't do that. We don't look to fix what is in front of us. We are only seeing what happened already and think it's not okay and worry and bother. Is that clear? In action, you must see all the even minute things which are not okay. When I walk around, I see if one plant is not watered, I say, I go stand there. I say, this plant is not watered. I can point out all the mistakes. Hey, look, this is not okay. This is not okay. This is not. Why? So that you can change that. So the both attitudes you should have together. Only then life will move forward. One is everything is perfect. And that is when meditation happens. Huh? Disinterest in everything. Just watch everything. And then when you are so fresh, full of energy, you're sharp in your mind. Hey, this is not okay. What I can do to fix this? Fix this, fix this. You move forward in fixing things. Yeah? Good. I think that's good enough of knowledge, right? Okay. This is something, new knowledge. What is more important? The scenery or your eyes? What is more important? The food or your tongue? What is more important? The music or your ears? Obviously. From the sense or objects, senses are more important. Now, you go from the sense or objects to another level, mind. What is more important, the senses or the mind? Because if your eyes are open, but your mind is elsewhere, can you enjoy the scenery? If your mind is busy, can you enjoy the food? No. If your mind is elsewhere, can you even enjoy the music? No, the music is happening, many of your mind is somewhere else. Can you enjoy it? No. So what is more important, the senses? Mind. Now, mind also keeps changing. But what is more important than the mind is the intellect. Because if the intellect says, be here, the mind is here. The wisdom in the intellect, right? So, from the sense objects, senses, senses to mind, mind to intellect, and from intellect, when you understand this, you move one step beyond. That is the self. You transcend intellect. That is when you become so quiet. And that is self.